Rodeo Drive Dale at 11-1 on the outside. It's post time for the fifth race. Here come the 3-year-old pacing fillies for their Breeders' Crown Final. And there they go. They're off and pacing, and McDonald starts up Chantilly from the outside. And she'll sprint out. Here comes the big filly, Chantilly. And within a few strides, she'll cross over to grab the lead. In front of the last Martini, who's second. To the inside of that one, Unreasonable. Miki and Minnie on the outside, fourth right now for Dunn. To the inside, it's Out of This World Deo. In some traffic here. And now going off stride was Rose. Outside of that one, Phase. Then it's Rodeo Drive Dale, Skywalker C, and Millie May Hanover, 27 flat to the quarter at Chantilly leading the way. The last Martini in second, Miki and Minnie. Now the gas pedal pushed on her, and Miki and Minnie called on to go forward here by Dunn. Here's Chantilly and Miki and Minnie meeting up just beyond 3/8. In behind this pair, the last Martini, and Marcus Miller on the move here with Unreasonable. Chantilly hangs out Miki and Minnie. Miki and Minnie with a head out in front on the outside, but she can't clear just yet. The half is 56-2. And Miki and Minnie had to work her way to the front, but she takes over now in front of Chantilly. Unreasonable, losing her cover, but not her interest. She continues to move forward. Takes over second on the outside. Second over up to fourth. Well positioned Out of This World. Dale locked up fifth as the last Martini under a strong McNair hold. Following her, Skywalker C, then Phase to the outside. She needs to pick it up as she gaps cover, swinging wide from the back. Rodeo Drive Dale, and then it's Millie May, Hanover, and Rose. 123 and 1 3/4, and Miki and Minnie turning for home, and she opens up two now on her rivals. Chasing is Unreasonable. The last Martini starting to close quickly at her. Can she make up the room? It's Miki and Minnie on top of length. Here's the last Martini, and Skywalker C late. Miki and Minnie in the last Martini decided. Miki and Minnie on the inside in the last Martini. Another great finish, 149-2. We've got a win photo between Miki and Minnie and the last Martini.
Randy, we saw some action in that opening turn in the moment. The complexion of this race changed once Chantilly left out of there aggressively. I have no idea who got there. Was it last Martini in the last stride, or did Miki and Minnie hang on? We've got a tight photo, and I couldn't call it in real time.
Yeah, I'm going to take a stab at it here, John. You know, I've been wrong many times in my life, but let's take another shot at it. I say McNair got there. Wow. I think he got there just by a beak. Let's see here. I say he's there.
Wow,
I say
tight.
at this point,
that
could be a dead heat.
That could be. That's tight, Randy.
That
really
is about
tight.
as close a finish as you're going to see. And look at who's in for third.
Skywalker C.
Austin Hanners. What a night for this fella, too. But, yeah, what a great throwdown race that was. Boy, wow. Oh, boy, that was exciting. Look at what about the 9-horse Rodeo Drive Dale on the end of it? Look at the wheels that she's got going, too.
Some wicked wheels there at the end of it, but we've got a tight photo to decide a Breeders' Crown here. But Miki and Minnie, it took her a little bit of time to clear. We've seen that in the past from her. I tell you what, though, Randy, she's still dug in throughout the entire lane. When horses get up alongside her, she fights. But this Jared Bako trainee, she was coming to this race really not used hard over her last two starts, and she might have picked up a big victory here in the final moments, but that's tight.
That is going to be either a really, really expensive nose, or see right there, it's almost like he gets her on the bob, but boy, oh boy, that is tight.
Some tense moments.
Yeah,
as we await the results here between Miki and Minnie and last Martini.
Just more excitement for the Breeders' Crown, my friend.
Thrilling finishes is what we live for, and this is exactly what we've seen all weekend long. Looking forward to see what gets posted here. Are we going to have Miki and Minnie, last Martini, or a dead heat? We'll have to wait momentarily.
Still awaiting the results of that win photo. What a close one between the top two finishers of last year's Breeders' Crown Final. Last Martini trying to turn the tables on Miki and Minnie, who was desperately trying to hold on for back-to-back Breeders' Crown victories. Not seeing either horse beginning to make their way back just yet. Waiting in anticipation for the results of this win photo.
Tailgate to shut up and throw it to me. Well, after a long-awaited photo, it is a dead heat between the last Martini and Miki and Minnie. We'll start with you, Dougie. What were your thoughts nearing the wire?
Yeah, we were guaranteed second there late, and she kind of just lunged right at the wire. I wasn't sure. Dex thought I got her, but it's a little anxious moments there. So I said there earlier I'd take a dead heat if we get one, so we got one.
Let's talk about the trip. It looked like you had a handful up the backside. They weren't really going much, but you sat there patiently until that far turn.
Yeah, I really had no choice. We weren't. Dex's filly, she didn't want to clear it at all tonight. Once she did, way she went. She kind of does that once in a while, but we were in a good spot. The second over horse gapped, and we were able to slide out, and it was a great race.
The Connections opted for the bye last week, which means you didn't have a chance to draw good after winning an elimination race. You got lucky with post 4. She might not just been herself down in Kentucky.
Well, she had the 11 hole. I've never seen the light of day, so at the half I was in trouble. Just wanted to pretty much train her up. After that, I was sitting 12th. I was in a terrible spot, and it worked out for tonight.
Always nice to get a Breeders' Crown win, but definitely at home.
That's for sure. It's a greatest track, I think, in the world, and it's fun to be a part of it.
Nice job.
Thanks, Jess.
That was winning driver Doug Monero. Winning trainer Jared Bako. Real quick, what were your thoughts coming to the wire?
Honestly, she's just so incredible. She thrills you every time she races. She tries so hard.
And how are you feeling getting a Breeders' Crown win?
Best day of my life.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Jess.
That was the last Martini in a dead heat with Miki and Minnie.
And right now we've got one of them back to the Winback Farms winner's circle. What a thrilling finish. Couldn't be separated. Dead heat between the 4, the last Martini, and 5, Miki and Minnie. And there is the last Martini in the winner's circle. Thrill Bay filly by Huntsville is out of the Rock and Roll Heaven Dam Martinique. Bred by Crawford Farms, owned by Glenview Livestock Limited. Trained to victory by Jared Bako, who will hoist his first Breeders' Crown trophy. Doug McNair on home turf gets a Breeders' Crown win with the last Martini, her 6th of the year in 14 tries, 10th lifetime score. 49-2, a new lifetime mark for her. The last Martini caretaker, Andy Garzo, congratulations. On behalf of Diamond Creek Farms, Caroline Vasquez and Andrew Kramer trackside to make the trophy presentations to one half of the winning Connections first in the last Martini. And in a few moments, Miki and Minnie will get her time. Shine in the spotlight here as well. Plenty of storylines coming out over the last 2 days in these Breeders' Crown finals. They always say it all comes down to the Breeders' Crown, and this show has not disappointed yet again. And we still have more to go. Lots of great racing still to come. As the last Martini exits, Miki and Minnie enters. She's back to the Winback Farm winner's circle. Second straight year she's going to be crowned a Breeders' Crown champion. After winning the 2-year-old year over the last Martini. This time they share it. Miki and Minnie, a Thrill Bay filly by Always Be Miki, is from the Roll with Joe Dam. That's the ticket. Owned and bred by Craig Henderson, Robert Mandillo, and Lawrence Minowitz. She's trained by Chris Ryder, driven to victory by Dexter Dunn. Miki and Minnie with her 12th victory of the year in 14 tries. 18th lifetime score, 149-2. Miki and Minnie, Maria Zappian, the winning caretaker. She too congratulated trackside on behalf of Diamond Creek. It's Carolyn Vasquez and Andrew Kramer again with the trophy presentation to the winning Connections of 5, Miki and Minnie. Back-to-back crown trophies for the talented daughter of Always Be Miki.
Hey, we're going to get it together. All right? Here we go. What are we doing? Yeah. Good.
Now we get some great moments with the two fantastic fillies in there together and two fantastic drivers as well, posing with McNair and Dunn. And they'll hoist the trophy together dead heat in the 3-year-old filly pace Breeders' Crown Final. Congratulations to everybody.